Now, a Target 12 consumer investigation we've been working on for weeks, property violations. We've learned the number of violations in Providence has more than doubled in the past 5 years.
Many of them are for critical safety issues, but some homeowners say they feel unfairly targeted. Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell is here with the details.
One homeowner told me the fixes the city wanted her to make had nothing to do with safety issues, and she says those improvements were going to break her budget. Jennifer Abella is a proud homeowner in Providence, so when she got this letter from the city,
the inspector found that the violations
she was
still
stunned.
exist. They told me that I needed to paint my foundation because it was chipped, and also that my chimney needed some work.
The paint on the foundation was easy enough to fix, but repointing the chimney's not a DIY project.
I've been told a few different quotes, maybe $1,000 or more.
Jennifer says she can't afford the fix, so by law, she's facing a fine of $50 a day until it's corrected.
It's stressful and causes a lot of anxiety.
We checked with Providence's Office of Inspection and Standards and found Jennifer's property is part of a huge increase in violations. Take a look. In 2011, the city did 875 inspections. There were 3,727 violations, and the city collected $6,000 in fines. Fast forward to 2015, the city did 1,030 inspections. There were 7,545 violations, and the city collected more than $400,000.
There's always a push from my department to make sure that the violations are corrected. So there's been no look to increase that, but just to go out and make sure people comply with the law on property.
Kevin Mahoney is the deputy director of the city's Inspection and Standards Department. He says most inspections happen in response to a formal complaint.
It affects everybody in the neighborhood for the safety of the people that live in it, and so it's important for us to issue violations that exist against those properties.
What happens if somebody can't afford to correct a violation?
I would have a conversation with anybody that couldn't afford to fix the violation that was issued against them and do anything we could in any program that might be available to get them some sort of assistance to fix the violation.
In Jennifer's case, she had a meeting with city officials. An inspector re-inspected her property and dismissed the chimney violation. As you just saw, violations more than doubled over the past 5 years. Coming up new at 6, we'll take a look at how many are actually being corrected. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
New details now in a Target 12 consumer investigation, property violations.
At 5, we showed you violations from property inspections in Providence more than doubled over the past 5 years.
And new at 6, Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell uncovers how many violations are actually being corrected.
The simple answer, only about a third of the violations from 2015 have been fixed. In Providence, there are 6 inspectors who go out every day to inspect properties for violations.
Most of the time, we're reacting to a complaint. So someone could call in and say that there's a problem with their apartment or some sort of problem with the house. A lot of times it could be lack of heat, it could be windows don't shut. It could be a number of things that we would go and look at.
Target 12 has learned the number of violations has more than doubled over the past 5 years, from 3,727 in 2011 to 7,545 in 2015. But the number of violations that have been corrected remains flat, 2,754 in 2011 and 2,809 in 2015. To put it in perspective, in 2011, 75% of violations were corrected. In 2015, that number plummeted to just 37%.
And some people comply, and some people it's difficult to get them to comply.
If a property owner doesn't comply after receiving 2 notices of violation,
we would then forward it to the solicitor's office for prosecution.
Under state law, the city can fine property owners $50 a day per violation until the violation is fixed. So we asked the city how much money is owed from violations over the past 5 years. Turns out Providence doesn't track that information. Via email, I was told my public records request would take 1,000 hours to complete. and would cost me $15,000. If you're facing a property violation in Providence that you disagree with, you can schedule a meeting with city leaders in the Office of Inspection and Standards to discuss your case. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.